Hello, welcome back or welcome to the channel. I have a case study for you today, and with this title, The Hidden Message. So it's reminding me of a waning crescent moon where there's not much light, but there's still a little bit of a sliver of something, of light, and allowing something to be revealed. Okay, so let's see what this hidden message is, or what this revelation is. So without any further ado, let's get into the cards. All right, what is the focus of this hidden message? Rest, recharge, and recovery. Well, we'll see where we're going with this, because we could go either way. You may be too focused, you may be too stagnant, right? This can work in the opposite effect, or you're in need of a recharge. Now, let's be honest. I shouldn't have to tell you what state you're in. You should already know. If you're tired and you're needing, if you're tired, there's confusion, there's fog, you're physically drained, obviously you're going to need to recover. So this is bringing attention to you doing whatever needs to be done in order to recover. And then the other way is, hey, you've been resting for a good number of time. You are fully recharged. Let's jump back into it. So let's see what the surrounding cards have to say. But that could be somebody's message, and you might be done, and that's exactly what the hidden message was, and you're out of here. I've got a lot more to get into, but I guess what I'm trying to say is the whole thing doesn't necessarily have to fit. If you are coming in here and you receive one little part of this, that is exactly the message that was hidden, that brings, confusion into clarity, or just reaffirm something that you really already know within you. This should be a confirmation. Okay, so let's see what brought us to this hot springs. We have the sacred weight. So that would be I'm trying to get this where you can see this at a better angle. This would tell me that that's what I'm getting, is there is a rest and a recharge needed. I don't know. We'll see if you're getting there yet, because the rest cards have to come out. But this is about this sacred weight, but it's about it being really, really heavy, but you learn so much from it. It's the lessons that you learn through heaviness. So it would make sense. That's why we've gotten to this rest point for you, right? Let's see what's the future, coming in after this rest point. Unknown information, the hidden root. This is so funny, right? Because we're talking about what information is hidden from you. And the thing is, I'm getting the message. Usually this is blank, meaning there's more information to be known. But what I am feeling more so, and again, we'll see what the rest of the cards show, but what I'm getting from this is when you rest, that's when the information is going to come, but you need to rest. Now, rest and recharge, this whole, the focus of the recovery, recharging for everybody can be different, and it can be different for each individual person at any given time. Sometimes sometimes recharging means you are actually sleeping, you're physically resting. Sometimes recharge means you just need to go out and have fun. You need to go laugh, you need to just do something for fun's sake. And once you do that, whatever you were stressing about from the sacred weight that you're carrying, from this kind of long-term goal, or at least that's how it's feeling for me, then you'll receive the missing information. But it's you're not going to get there until you recharge and recover. Let's see what's wanting to come in. Yeah, there's an energetic clearing that's wanting to come in. You know what this is also making me think? is that you've gotten to a point already, like, I almost wonder if it's like the sacred wait is over, this is done, and you're actually, I wonder if you're going to be in a new, like, chapter. We'll see what the rest of the cards say about that, but the incense burner is kind of letting me know that there's, yeah, it says, I have it right there, elevating a situation. So that's what's trying to come in for you. Is elevating the situation, and in part, you know, maybe it's not coming to an end, but you're not going to get to the end until you clear your energy first and recharge. Let's see what you're sitting on as far as this rest and recovery. I'm sorry. I think you're fibbing to yourself. With the fox coming out. Sorry. There could be a sense of like you lying to yourself, and you really need to be honest about this rest that you're taking. Maybe you're just like overly stressed about it, or I'm not sure exactly, but with the fox card coming out, it's that there's some sort of like hidden motive that you're not seeing as it relates to why you don't want to recharge. Typically, and I'll say this, typically people don't want to take the time to recharge because they think that taking that time to recharge is taking away from their goal. And it's not. Resting is a revenue generating activity. And even if the revenue that's being generated is your own vitality, it still is an asset or a tool that's being charged or strengthened or fortified as you're moving through it. So so the point here just being, if that is indeed why you're not wanting to take the rest, because you think that, everything's going to pass you, but kind of like a FOMO type of thing, that's not going to happen. So go ahead, clear that energy, elevate the situation. I'm also noting the strategic planning. So like, you don't have to take, a week to recharge, or like even a whole day. Open up, because the cunning self-interest, the fox, also leads me to believe that you're sitting on a strategy that can open this up for you. So get on the thing that you're kind of lying to yourself about, and then plan a strategy. Like, I'm gonna just have fun for 2 hours. If I'm not fully recharged by that full hours, then I will continue recharging or find maybe something more fun to do. However, if after that 2 hours you are fully charged, then go back to what you were going to do. And then it's like, so what? You took 2 hours out for vital self-care. It's kind of like, giving your car gas. You can't just be like, I can't stop, because if I stop, I'm going to stop my momentum, or I'm going to pause my forward momentum. Yeah, that's true. But if you run out of gas, you're going to stop anyway. Right? So there you go. All right, let's see what's going on with the air elements. Revolt the witch. How does that work? Air element. I feel like when I don't set this beforehand, I have preset these roles for, this is the person that's seeing this. So even if you're a man, would still be you, and it would tell me that you're in your head. It's like this rest is really difficult for you to take. That's so interesting to me. And you're really in your head about it. And I am also feeling like, because these two cards are sitting right next to each other with the magnet, like, hey, I need you. Let's clear some space. Thank you. Have a great day. Anyhow, get out of your head. You might be in your head a little bit too much. Well, it's not get out of your head. Just it's, you know, focus your mind to the strategic thinking, to what can I do to recharge in order to get back into, you know, my goal or whatever the thing is. Let's see where the water element is sitting. Oh, I love this. Well, it's also kind of weird. Oh, no, it's not actually. The water element, I always say water element, but it really is kind of like your intuition. Like, what is your inner knowing? And your inner knowing knows absolutely that you need to recharge. So bing, 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 ding, 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 freaking do it. Spirit is about alignment. And so that's where I'm like, that's the whole premise of me saying like, okay, you know that you need to charge because this being in that element is telling me you are aligned. And you know what, maybe if you're not, it's like this deep inner knowing knows that you need to balance that you do need to find that alignment. And it's interesting because the sacred weight, the cross is sitting on this. So it's like, in order for you to reach your goals with the sacred weight, or to alleviate the weight that you feel, it's like you need to do this resting. And then that, I feel like the weight that you're carrying won't feel so strong. You'll have like a rejuvenated effect. It won't be like, I have to get this done. It's going to be more like, I can't wait to do this. That type of energy. Let's see where your actions are. F yes. F yes. Okay, this little strategic recharge you do, this little move, so like I was saying, even if it is that 2 hours, this little move that you do is going to take out the king, right? I love this card because it means just these little tweaks that you do creates this big, ginormous change for you. So, and the fact that this is in the action, it's like, yeah, man, take the charge. You really need to do it. Or you need to take the time to recharge. And then look at that, sitting right above the information that needs to come in. This move that you're going to make is going to allow all that information to come in for you. Boom, done. All right, let's see what's in your earth element. Ooh, health and longevity. You guys, please, whoever is hearing this, please take the time to recharge and rest. I know what I sound like right now, but like for real, this is like a friend talking to you saying rest. Please rest. All of these cards are saying there's so much information. There's huge like changes that can be made even to your vitality just by making this little recharge. And you have health and longevity coming out with this, which is mirroring you. And then with that hot spring. So it's like, this is the energy that you're sitting on when you allow yourself to rest. So I'm glad that I had to take, like 14 minutes basically to convince you that you need to rest because it's literally in your best interest. And I'm really happy about that. So, okay. That's all I have to say about that.